everyone, it's me, Fiona Jane, aka Dr. Hikaru. Disclaimer, you know, I'm not really a doctor, screen name, handle, all that good stuff, sort of thing. So it's been a while since I've done a blog on my journey with endometriosis. It's been a lot of up and downs. I didn't realize how much time had passed until I saw today's date. So November 8th, not only is it election day, woohoo, it is also my Endoversary. So in 2012, November 8th, I was officially diagnosed with endometriosis. I had my first laparoscopic surgery here in Reno, Nevada with Dr. Pamela Nadishal, and I was stage 1 endometriosis at the time. It's been quite the ride since then. As you know, I have a team at Stanford now. Dr. Najat is my main surgeon, and I've also added homeopath gynecologist, Dr. Nanette Lachey. And with her and Dr. Najat, I have been able to finally get my life to what I feel is in order. So, yay! A lot smaller than the last time I videoed. I have lost a total of 50 pounds this year. Woo woo! If you've been following my Instagram, you would have seen the progress, and I've done it through a clean diet, really, and starting to work out again. So, I didn't want to make this video terribly long. It's been full circle since I've had endometriosis. It's been quite the ride. Along the way, I've been also diagnosed with interstitial cystitis as well as adenomyosis. I've had to fight a lot for what I felt was the right path for me to health. I've had a lot of doctors and scares, and it's all in your head. I've had to switch doctors because of that. I've been on multiple medications, and now I'm happy to say I'm only on supplements. So that's really exciting. I'm not on birth control at the moment. My blood levels have sustained. My periods have become fairly normalized. And thanks to the help of a pelvic floor therapist too, I have been able to alleviate a lot of the muscle cramping, or when I do get it, I've at least been able to mitigate the pain and reduce some of the cramping by doing some at-home exercises. And also being very aware of things I can do like stress management, to help me out. So I wanted to say to anyone who's struggling out with endometriosis, I know I have many endo sisters who are still trying to find the right cure, the right mix of doctors, the right method for them. I'm here to tell you to not give up, that, you know, it was a year of me gaining weight. It was a year of me being unhappy. More than that, I mean, last year was pretty traumatic with gaining a lot of weight, just bloating like no one's business, and in a constant cycle of fatigue and pain. And now I can say that I still have chronic fatigue. I just like to say that I've found a way I found balance towards a little more manageable. I know it's an incurable disease. I know that I can't control a lot of factors, but I try to control what I can. And when the going gets tough, I really lean on my support group, who's got me through a lot of the trauma, I would say, and my battle. So if you have endometriosis and you really feel like you've hit rock bottom and you just need someone who's going to listen, I mean, always feel free to reach out to me. I can be found on Instagram. It's Dr. Hikaru. You can comment on my YouTube videos. I'll comment to you there too. If you want to send me an email at drhikaru@gmail.com, do it. I'm here as a resource because I know the journey is rough, long, and some days it's a worse uphill battle than others. But I wanted to say that year 4, 2012, 13, 14, 15, and 16, I'm still here. I'm doing a lot better. I've been able to control my weight. I'm a lot happier. I'm not on antidepressants. I'm not on any pain meds. I mean, I do have tramadol for the day it does get bad, but I found ibuprofen helps, or just taking the day off for me and kind of resting. A lot of bed rest helps. I spend a lot more time than people realize in bed coping with having a chronic illness with chronic fatigue. But I'm happy to say that I'm doing okay. You know, I had a scare in May. I was actually in the ER for extreme pain. I was administered morphine twice in 4 hours, and it was horrible. I had never had a muscle spasm like that. Right after that, I had decided to see my pelvic floor therapist. I'll have separate videos on that. I know I've been really, really, really bad. about doing my endometriosis videos, and it's not because it's always been good. I've had a lot of down too. I lost a friend, my best friend, who was one of my supporters and there for me during my second surgery. He passed away earlier this year. That's been a little rough, and I was afraid it was going to throw me into a severe depression. Lots of life changes that happened, but I'm doing okay. So I don't want to make this video too long. There's a lot going on. I definitely need to do shorter videos of other things, like let's talk about my diet. Let's talk about what I'm doing to work out. If you have been following my Instagram, you know that I have been really into aerial arts, meaning aerial silks, but more importantly, pole fitness. I did want to say that pole has been a godsend for me because of the fact of when you go upside down and you do inversion, I'm pulling on a lot of my core muscles and around that pelvic floor area that I really can't stretch. So after talking to my specialist and also my pelvic floor physical therapist, we have determined that my pelvic floor has gotten a lot stronger. Part of it I will attribute to pole, and just a lot of it has to do with the pelvic floor physical therapy exercises I do at home. So yay, there and there. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you so much for everybody who has been supporting me, who's been watching me. A big shout out to my endo sisters. You girls are the best. Lots of births this year. I'm so happy to say that my endo sisters have had very healthy babies. On the flip side, I also have to mention I've had endo sisters with losses as well. So, I mean, it's tragic. I'm really happy for my friends who got their rainbow miracle babies, and my heart just goes out to my sisters who lost it because they know we have this disease that leads to infertility and can cause complications in carrying the baby. So my heart goes out to you guys, and again, however I can support my endo sisters, I will be there for you. You need someone to talk to, you need to vent, you need someone to exchange recipes with, because like I said, I'm on a fairly strict diet. I can deviate now more often than not, but my body is always happier when it's cleaner. So anyway, celebrating my Endoversary, and here's a little yellow for endo. I wanted to wish all of you ladies out there many spoons, much love, and better health for all of us. Okay, so hang in there. This is me just sending a quick update. I will try harder to have more videos coming up about my journey because I have lots to say about it. Okay, that's it for now. drhikaru signing out. Peace, guys. Mwah.